Hello, sheep friends. Welcome back to BRG. So I wanted to continue on with talking about the Shearwell system that we are using for our breed up program of Australian whites. Like I told you guys in the other video, I barely dabbled in it, but I am very excited for what's to come with it, and all that it offers. So in today's video, I want to talk a little bit more about the software and kind of the different options that you can do with it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I do have one more video for you guys. After this one, it is more about how to add sheep um into your like your Shearwell data stuff and all the details of that. So see the description box below, or check the end of the video and you guys will see that video because all of it's great information. I just can't fit it all into one. Otherwise, it would just be way too long. So in today's video, we're going to talk about MyFarmWorks, which is actually like the software that they use for the Shearwell system. So it does a couple different things. It is able to track cattle, but then also sheep. I don't know this to be true, but I feel like a lot of different systems and things are made for cattle just because cattle are such I don't know, a bigger thing, or at least in Kansas they are. Sheep aren't super common here. Everything's kind of tailored for cattle, and it's awesome to find something that is tailored for sheep and like actually, made for it, like helps you, what am I trying to say? It has all the things that you need for sheep, not just trying to tweak it from a cattle perspective, if that makes sense. But I wanted to talk to you guys about um, what the MyFarmWorks actually is. So it is able to do quite a few things. So I can have it on my phone. It is both for Android and for Apple. So I literally just have an app that is Shearwell Hub, and I can click this, and it's cloud-based, so I can do stuff on my phone. Like this morning, I was putting the sheep in on the couch, and then I hooked up to Wi-Fi on my computer, and everything has synced. So I'm gonna hop over here and show you guys it on the computer. So it's really nice that like if I'm out in the field or something, or if Ryan and I are having a conversation, I'm like, oh yeah, which one of those lambs was it that I made a note on the other day? I could just get on my phone and do it or look at it. But then if I'm like in our house, in our office, which really isn't like a super official office, but at the desk, I could hop on my computer and look at it here. Or the other thing that they offer is like a stock reader, and that would be more into like the EID reading, but it is kind of the same idea as like a phone. It about the same size as one, but it can actually read EIDs and then has everything that you would have in your app. You're able to record things. You're able to track all that information. It will link to the cloud and be able to sync across all the devices that you have on your MyFarmWorks. But yeah, it's also an EID reader. So I'm going to hop over to my computer really quick, share my screen with you guys, and then you can see it on the desktop version, or not desktop, but on the web. And then we'll look at Shearwell's website really quick and show you guys stuff there. So okay, forgive me, I'm still learning how to do the sharing screen stuff. Okay, so this is MyFarmWorks on my computer. So it has everything that we needed. This is actually, I mean, I don't know. I like the phone app. I inputted almost all of my stuff on there just because I was either like sitting with the kids at the bathtub and I just had my list and I was inputting sheep, or which I won't have to do in the future. You guys know, like when we have lambing season, I plan on doing it. By the end of the day, everybody's put in. This was just, a bulk trying to add everybody in. Because I had not done it. It was spread across Excel sheets, printed out papers, scribbled notes. I was done with that. I'm done with it. I needed a nice system. I have too many things going on. I need it in a system that's going to work for me. So I'm excited to have found this in year, whatever, 3 going on 4. And this is probably what I'm going to be using from now on, unless magically something else comes out. But I doubt it's going to come out and have everything that this system has, that, is specialized to sheep. So let me go into, I just want to say that, yeah, you can change species. So right up here at the top, it's sheep, but I'm going to switch it over to cattle. There you go. So you can do your recording and your reports on your cattle. I haven't put any of our cows on here at all. Like I said, they're not even fully tagged. So we should probably do that, but we'll do sheep right now because they're a little bit more important. And like I said, we're doing a breed up program with them. So it is imperative that I make sure that these guys I know who is F1s, whose Katahdins, who Katahdin crosses are, plus even you guys see right here, we bought our ewes from different locations. So these are a couple different of the farms. I just have them labeled as different things that I will remember. But this is like the locations show like where my rams are from or whatever, not my rams, where the ewes are from. So Jayco was one, Bent Tree Farm, Sassafras Valley Ranch, and then we got some sheep from Stafford. But that way I know which Katahdin. When you look at a Katahdin, I can't really. At the beginning, I could tell who was who. I could tell who my Jayco girls were because there was like 7 of them. Once we got the Bent Tree girls, they were pretty much all Katahdin, and then the Sassafras girls were Katahdin too. And once you mix 20, and I think we got 25 from the other place, like you can't tell them apart. And I need to be able to know who's who just in my head. I mean, they're not as important as knowing an F1 from an F2, but I still need to know that kind of stuff. Okay, so let me go to, and I showed some of this in the other video, like how you can see all of these things, the lineage and things. So there's the details of it, the dam, and then the sire. I've labeled them as like Katahdin Cross because these technically aren't like an F1. It doesn't mean anything to you guys, it means stuff to me. But yeah, I haven't played around a lot with this web version, but I really like how like simple it is and clean cut. Okay, so MyFarmWorks is actually a subscription-based service. So it looks a little bit different when you do an account with them, but it's a little bit over $200 for like their basic. And that's what we're going with. I think some of these other ones, oh, there you go. I did see that, the pregnancy scanning. And there was a couple other things. Let's hop over here back to the MyFarmWorks. It says, okay, yeah, preview, breeding, comments. I don't remember where the other things are. It has it on my app on my phone, just like a preview. But I don't know. I mean, those are obviously bigger things to do, but like for right now, me just tracking, like it says here, births, tagging, deaths, movements. So like anybody in different groups around the farm, weights, treatments. Gosh, that is so much more data than what I have right now. Yeah, I'm just super excited. The stock totals, I think I showed that in the other video. Oh my goodness. I love that. I love being able to just be like, yep, we have, let me see. So you have to minus out these rams because these rams, we technically only have, my Australian whites aren't in here, or one of them is, but the embryo transfers aren't. So Anyways, what I'm trying to say is we have, look, even that, 0 to 6 months, I have 34 ewe lambs and then 43 withers. That's awesome to just be able to know. And if I wasn't on the computer, I could pull it up on my phone really quick. If I was having a conversation with Ryan and I didn't know that number, oh, it's just so great. I love it. 34 that are under 8 or whatever, between 12 to 18 months. And then over 24 months, there's 63 of those girls. And then this is even better. Oh my gosh, I love this. So I'm going to go to detailed reports and it breaks everybody out in those categories, but then also breaks them out with their tag numbers. Guys, I like, if you can't tell that this was made for sheep, this is awesome. I need to figure out, I will make more videos on that coming up. But I was putting in some of our sheep from this year and I need to figure out how to do twins because that is something that we want to make sure that we're aware of in the future. Who was a twin, not just for like the lamb, seeing how they grow, but also that mama ewe, if she was able to grow out a set of twins all the way to weaning. So, okay, what was the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about? Yeah. So if you go to, yeah, this is at myfarm-works or .works, sorry. And I'll leave this stuff in the description box below. But they do have a trial. I think it was a month that you can try it out. I would go for it, guys, and just put as much, like play around with it as much as you can, and see how much you're gonna love it. Because I thought, oh yeah, I'll look at it a little bit. And then as soon as I got into it and just saw how clean cut everything was, it was awesome. That was the last thing I wanted to show you guys. So I did mention that I'm not even scraping the surface with everything that this MyFarmWorks can do. It also links up to your tag readers, the EIDs. So we don't have those yet, but I hope to do them before lambing season gets here. So I'm going to go over here to sheep tags. Oh, nope, I should have gone to something else. Hold on just a second. Software. Nope, one more. RFID readers. Okay, so this is going to show you the stock recorder. That is what I was talking about. So this is actually just, it looks like a little phone that records all of the data and links to the cloud, but it's also has a reader in it. I don't know if eventually we would go with this or just a stick reader, but pretty cool that they have. I mean, you guys will have to hop on here and look at everything, but these panel readers is something that you can hook up with your working facilities and they can just go through the alleyway and it can read all of them as they go through instead of you having to wave a wand over them to read their EID tag. Pretty cool. Pretty efficient, I guess is the best way to say it because I was it would eliminate a lot of work for you is what I'm trying to say. I did tell Ryan though that it would be fun to have our kids out there with a stick reader and like that be our oldest his job, like when we work just have him stick read each one and then it can be marked on a list that they came through and they got checked out. But I don't know, that's me getting excited about putting our kids to work on the farm. We're still a few short years away. But yeah, it'll eventually happen. So, okay, I will leave it at that though, guys. If you have more questions about this, I will, like I said, I'll be making more videos on, different things with the Shearwell system as we continue on with it because I love it. I love it. It is going to be really, really good for our breed up program for the Australian whites and keeping track of everything the way that I want to. But make sure that you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. And be on the lookout for that next video. And I'll go into all of the the details on how to add sheep and see more data and different things like that. So, okay, guys, we will see you in the next video. Thank you again for being here and watching. Bye, guys.